We are live. Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive. So far, it looks like we got a good stream. I kept it. I kept it on for a little bit to make sure that we're getting some good stream. So today we are, you guessed it, in Colonia. And if you have not done the community goal, shame on you. Shame on you. You should. There's Colonia. And those are the community goal places that you have to go visit. But this is the only bad one because it's a little T1, but everything else is a T2, so you can deliver a very large cargo hold. One is already finished. By the way. One community goal is already finished, which sucks. Okay, we had, whenever someone steps out of a power situation, someone else will come and take over. And Meccan was gone, so a Meccan-like person came along and decided that he was going to rally the people and tell people what to do. So it looks like they're following his instructions because they're going one by one. They're finishing off the community goals instead of doing them all together and then finishing off the last one, being the largest one, finishing off eventually. They finished the smallest one first. Okay, which would have been done anyway if they equally distributed the means of production, right? It would have been done anyway. So what are we at now? Okay, let me just turn this down because I got an echo in my head. Right now on the community goal, we have one finished. Let me see, image, the video capture. Okay. And let's see what the image is. All right. So right now the community goal they still have the other community goals going on. Robarden Rock at Carcosa. Let's see where it's at. Let's refresh the page. It's at 13% complete. 13% complete. And mind you, they got 4 days. So they spent 2 days doing the smallest one. Good job. Paxton Landing is 4% complete. This one has the highest one. Look at that, 46 million. And this one's got the small T1. So that's going to take a long time to finish. That might not finish at all. This one is at 28%. Rangind. That's one is 28%. And then, of course, the Mizuno dock is finished. So they'll probably be able to finish one and this one, the largest one, Carcosa. But I don't think I know higher they'll be able to finish because it's a T1 and I don't think anybody came along with a T8. So that's the situation. But I don't think they intentionally wanted to give us 4 cargo racks. The way it looks right now, I think they're conducting a behavioral science experiment, and they only wanted to give us maybe even 2, right? So hopefully we finish with 2. If you're still hauling, keep hauling. I mean, the money's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay, right? So what are we doing today on Elite Dangerous Daily? Well, we're in Colonia, And you know, I'm shooting for rank, right? I'm shooting for rank because I want exploration rank. Okay. I brought up my fleet carrier, the Ascendant, with. Uh, that's strange. Why can't I see it when I look at it? Okay, I can see that. I brought the Ascendant and I brought a whole bunch of ships with me, so I'm able to swap. Hey, what's up, Jack? Dude, the FC jumping was the hardest jumps, Jack, were the last 5 because they were 30 minutes apart. I was in a groove, you know, I was like 15 minutes, 15 minutes. I was in a groove, right? I was like playing around with the mods in Cyberpunk 2077. And so I was in a groove, and then all of a sudden I hit a wall, and the last 4 or 5 were the hardest. It was just horrible. Horrible. I should have finished at what? I calculated around 11 o'clock, and I finished at 1 o'clock in the morning. So it was 18 hours. I think I did about 18 hours. But I did sleep about 2 or 3 of those. I fell asleep at the keys. I was like in my chair, my brand new ergonomic chair. So I was like laying back, and I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna do some. No, I'm in tier, man. I'm in tier. I just did this, and it changed back to that one. 70 jump range. Come on, give me something good. Okay, while I was doing that, I want to do a little exploration, but yeah, here we go. Ooh, look at that. How many is that? 8 million. I might even stay here till I finish this. Okay, so hey man, anything for my buds. Anything for you, Jack. You're the best. You're the best, Jack. Even though it might not seem that way. Sometimes I get snippy. But I'm a grumpy old bastard, so that's just life. So I am on my ship named 42, which, if you know, 42 is the answer to every question in the universe. 42. And I'm gonna do some exomastery here in Colonia. Why? Why not? So the first place we're gonna go is this system, L Prow PXT D3291. I really think they would make so much money if they would let us just rename systems. Seriously. Because they got an unlimited amount of systems. Just let us rename the systems. What is the big deal in that? I don't get it. And we can come up with something for the bio if they have a problem with that, right? We can come up with something for it and submit it to our overlords of Elite. Look at that, just one jump away. Very, very close. Very close. Alright. But I really do think they should let us rename stuff. I mean, this map is out of date anyway. They used one from 12 years ago. Now the stars are different. There are different things in different places. So it's out of date anyway. And they do it. They rename their systems, right? They rename it. They should let us rename our systems. Okay, so I'm gonna do some exo mastery. Why? Because why not? We want to get some scanning done. We want to do some exobiology. We want maybe to help the faction in Colonia, right? Because oh, 2 suns, very nice. Look at that. 27. Man, one thing about this, I really wish they do the colonization in Colonia, because there's some really good systems here. Notable phenomena. Look at this. Notable stellar phenomena. There's some really good systems. If you have a chance to explore, do it, because you'll be surprised. You'll be really, really surprised. There's some really, really good 7. What's up, Kicks? Guess what I'm doing? A yellow, white, a G star. G. Guess what I'm doing? I'm doing exobiology. Yes, sirree, Bob. So the question was asked if I did that last one, because it was moving really fast. I was doing one by one because it was moving really fast. I noticed that they were gonna finish the community goal. Wow. A, B, C, 3D. 9 biologicals. Ooh, nice. But now I'm trying to boost the one with the med pad, and it's the lowest. Oh yeah. Yeah, the T1, right? Yeah, I'm thinking I want to do that one too. Just outfit a medium-sized ship and just just help along with that one because it's the lowest. But actually, this is experiment in behavioral science, because Stephen Covey did kind of like a seminar on this, and basically, look at notable stellar phenomena. We gotta go see that. He did an experiment where people were asked, "What would you do first during a day? What tasks would you do first?" And everyone picks the smallest task first. Get it out of the way. In reality, that one would have done if people were coming, and they're still coming up to Colonia, that it would have been done anyway. So would have been done without any help. But the biggest ones are the biggest one is the one with the T1. Have you noticed that? That's the biggest one. Yeah. It's crazy. But anyway, Mercoin, the actual cargo rack is worth 800 Mercoin. And if you have not done operations, that's a lot of operations. So to me, if we get all 4 community goals times 12 accounts times 4 cargo racks, that's 38,000 Mercoin. 38,000 Mercoin. So I'm saving myself a lot of grinds by doing this. Of course, not all of them should get the cargo rack because they're alts, but why not get it for them anyway, right? So 3 alts I'm gonna leave up here. A, B, C. I'm marking which ones have what. That's 20 20 biologicals already in this system. That's craziness. There's another 6. My goodness, AB4B. Another 6. That's 26. Wow. 26 biologicals. Another 3. 29. Wow. Welcome to Colonia. Another 3. That's 32 biologicals. 4L. Wow. 32 biologicals. That's crazy, man. Welcome to Colonia. Welcome to Colonia. All right. So let's take a look at the type of system it is. Architect view. 3028. The flag is where I like to look at this. It's here. But it has some good planets to do stuff in. Not too far away. Metal rich, rocky. Metal rich, rocky. Rocky. Okay. Let's go and do some scanning. 3D is the one we want to go to. ABC 3D. And it's not too far away. Not too far away. It's pretty nice. So I brought 42, which is the answer to all questions in the universe. I brought 42. I brought a bunch of stuff. That's why I brought the squadron carrier, because you can bring more ships. And that goes for everybody else who came with me. So they can bring more ships. And surprisingly, Jack, if you're here still, surprisingly, Kix put like 5,000 tons, and I only spent about 4,000 tons coming up here. And it's got everything. It's got the shipyard. It's got genomics, the genomics place. It's got everything except a couple of things. It's fully loaded. So it only spent like 4,000 tons of tritium, which is surprising. I loaded up like 15,000 tons expecting it to be like the whole thing being spent, and now I got 15,000 tons in the hole, because I only used Kix's fuel that he put on board, which is incredible. So I barely used any fuel. Well, I'm sorry you feel bad, Kix, but shit happens. Your buddy brought you up to Colonia, so think how I feel. That was the second trip I took this week. 2 trips. 2 18-hour trips. Oh my god, I want to kill myself. Luckily, the other one was on my laptop, so I was working, so it was okay. But I really do hope that they do colonization here. I swear to God, I really do, because there's a lot of systems to colonize, and it would be nice to grow a bubble here, not just in the bubble, but here also. It's up to them. If they want to, they could, but God knows what they're doing. They're finicky. They're very, very finicky. So if you want to do some hauling, keep doing the community goal up in Colonia. I mean, literally right now, the fastest way of travel is gonna be the Caspian. It's gonna be the Caspian. That is the fastest way to travel. Because of Distant World 3, they fixed the killing yourself in the Sidewinder trick. So that doesn't work anymore. Yeah, that's my point, Phaser. There's a Meccan-like person that took over on the forums. If you look in the community goal area, he's like, let's do this. You know, like Meccan. You know, when there's a void, it's always filled. So Meccan left, so now it's being filled by somebody else. A Meccan-like person. Another Pope. Look at this. Aliota, Bacterium, Cactoida, Conca. There's nothing here. Fungoida. Oh, let's see a Stratum. Let's go see Stratum. So they suggest, hey, let's start on this one because it's the smallest one. It's retarded. It's retarded. I don't know what's your thinking. Let's start the smallest one. You do everything equally, and if you finish one, then you move on to the other one. Yeah, the white smoke was this weekend. You missed it, but it took over. Somebody took over. When there's a void, somebody always takes over. And usually the second person's a retard. So it looks like that person is a retard. It's confirmed. But they finished the smallest one first. And now they got 34 and whatever. And you got less days. If they just did everything equally, they would have finished all of them in the 6 days that we had left. So, because they were rushing to finish it. My point is they were rushing to finish it, and they finished it in 2 days. So now they're pooped. They're exhausted. They're not going to be doing the other stuff. Alright, let's get some strat. Now, honestly, being that there's so many planets, this is 32 freaking bot things here. Should I turn on my sweetheart? Let's turn on my sweet ED Copilot. Because I want to hear her nagging voice.
Starting the ED Copilot main process. Please stand by.
Okay.
The ED Copilot process is starting.
Well, this is a strange planet. Okay. But,
Initializing the Copilot module. Please hold for final initialization. Commander, I have updates.
yeah, they shouldn't have finished it. They shouldn't have. People are still coming up, and with flea carriers and stuff, and you just fucking selfish.
You have missing keybinds that are required.
They didn't need to finish it.
Check the voice log.
They could have just hold off.
I will disable course plotting.
And there's people coming in. I had to rush to put my marker down. You know, it's like, you know, mind. Yeah, I do have 12 tunes, but all right, let's see. So this is I need Frutexa. And Tussock is on 4i. So I'm gonna do them all. Maybe not all. Let's see when I get bored. I got my artist suit on. Okay. Yeah, they shouldn't have finished it, man. 2 days into it, they finished one. And now they're starting on the one that's 26%. So that'll be finished maybe in 2 days also. But they're not going to finish them all. Because the problem with this is a Stephen Covey experiment. It's a behavioral science experiment. Brought to you by FDev. They know you're not. If you do it the way everybody else does, they know you're not going to actually finish them. So they only they tell you 4, but
I knew you'd come skulking back
they
eventually.
tell you 4, but you're not going to get all 4. You can get 2.
All circuits are now fully active and engaged. I hope this is going to be a decent session. An overnight
Okay,
bag of some
so
spare underwear would be a good idea.
she talks about underwear now. What's wrong with this chick? Why is she talking about underwear? This one has possibility of 32 million. Damn, 32. 20, 20. So this one's a lot. There's a lot here.
Jump range for this ship is 78.16 light years.
There's a lot here. Yeah.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found
Yeah, this is a
mineral
Flammus.
stars in this galactic region.
Oh, so I'm only getting 1 million for this?
That's worth around 1.36 million.
Yeah. Okay. No big deal.
That's the first sample of stratum paleus collected, Commander.
Yeah, it was pretty selfish for them to finish it off first. And then they gathered everybody together. They got everybody together. Oh, let's do it this way. Come on, man. When this community gets organized, somebody gets screwed. You know, because not everybody's listening to the Discord on FDF Discord. So not everybody's there. They're rushing to get to Colonia and then boom, it's over. I'm glad I actually left when I left, Jack, because we wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have gotten that last one. But as it is right now, it doesn't look like they're going to do all 4. They're going to do maybe 2. Because no matter how organized they are, they're just not organized. This is a behavioral science experiment. They got to do all of them equally. And if they do, they finish just in time on Thursday. That's the experiment. But it puts people out when you finish early, so. And it's a big fucking trip. You know? It's a big trip. 22,000 light years. It's 18 hours of my time. I had to watch the fucking computer. And FDEV doesn't have anything to do an automatic jump. My macro wasn't working. So it's a lot of work to get up here. It's not easy. So I might stay a little bit. Yeah, I think I might stay a little bit. I think that's a good idea. Because if they have colonization, I have
8 species left to go on this body. Master, shall we get to it?
I have 2 Dorics I can build for free, and then I have 12 accounts I can colonize with. And there's a lot of good planets here, a lot of good systems. So you know, I hate that this happened because I also pumped up the community goal and told you guys go to the community goal, but I did tell you like Thursday. So I kind of feel responsible that I pumped up the damn community goal and then people finished off the community goal. Does she ever shut up? No, she never shuts up. I have to fix it. But she's always talking. She's like my wife. She's my second wife. Where's my ship? There it is.
Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
I'm kind of hungry, guys. I really am. it was a group effort to finish, man. I was noticing the numbers, and they were like
We have moved far enough away.
50,000
For another sample.
50,000 in the last 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes, boom, 50,000.
Landing on this body.
It's like craziness. But it does tell you when they get organized, they get organized. But they get organized the wrong way, you know, because there'll always be mechan-like people organizing. Let's boycott. Let's boycott the Dodec. Ah. So we have Strats, Leota. Everything's good. Everything's good. We wanna get some stuff done.
That's another sample for Vista Genomics and a nice payout in your pocket.
Yeah. These are nice little things here.
7 species left to go on this body. Stud. Shall we get to it?
She called me stud. Did you hear that? You hear that, Kix? She called me stud. 7 more species, stud. This looks like my poop. Cactoida.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow Cactoida lapis in this galactic region.
Yeah, so if it's a first find, you get a
That's worth around
bonus.
2.48 million credits if you get a sample.
Like I did a bunch of them, and I got like some massive
That's our first
bonuses
sample
last time.
collected, Commander. Now move at least 300 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
And so it's alright. It's okay to scan stuff because you get bonuses. You get bonuses. Like this might have a bonus. This will probably have a bonus. Yeah. Pretty cool.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander.
So I noticed that, you see, you couldn't have this when Odyssey came out. You guys don't notice stuff like this because you're probably not coders, okay? And you're not game designers, but they had a real bad problem with collision. Collision is something you do in a game so that it forms a wall, a barrier, so your character won't keep going forward. So what am I, black screen here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Always love to see that. More Vader is the best. Right? More Vader is the best. So, what was I saying? What was I saying? The next one is going to be an SRV, which looks like it's going to be pretty big. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have an SRV. Another SRV. But, Okay. I'm on the ground, but I lost my ship. Oh. Was I was saying that you guys don't notice this, but you see how the Alloy is right next to Strat? Okay. That means that this collision between this item here, this item, right? So that you can interact with it with your gun. Okay. So basically, you have a third item here. There's the collision, which they had a problem with. This is one of the things that they were talking about. They were having problems with this when they first started Odyssey. So I'm glad to see they fixed it. Nice. Nice. I like the SRV. If it's big, it's got big wheels, and I can run over things. That's good. Sorry guys, I was so tired. I pretty much slept all day. Took like 5 naps. I wasn't tired till like the last 5 jumps. That really took the life out of me. I don't know why they had to delay the jumps. I really don't. But the last 5 were killing me. Hey Ian, what's up buddy? I just saw you there. Nice.
Congrats, Commander. Your hard work has paid off. That's more cash for us to collect at Vista Genomics. We have 6 species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander.
Nice. Anything else we gotta do? Anyway, I wonder if they'll have ship interiors on this SRV. I think that's what they're shooting for. An SRV with ship interiors. Come on, man. There are too many people in Colonia. Damn it. Alright, I have to reset. I have to reset something. That was bad. That was bad. What the hell, man? Alright, so I got Cactoida. You should get Bacterium. I got Bacterium last time. I got a 10 million bonus because it was the first time on that body. So Vicious Genomics gave me like 10 million bonus. Yeah.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a line bacterium alcyonium in this galactic region. Another entry for our codex.
Yeah, so every time it says first time, you can get a bonus from Vista Genomics.
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 500 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
I don't know what's the issue with the loading. What is they doing? What are they doing, Colonia? Why do they have a problem loading? Why are we loading? Dude, I slept all day. I was so tired. My cat woke me at 6. My cat woke me up at 6. Then I finished off.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander.
I finished off my tunes because the community goal, I knew it was going to be finished quick. And I went back to sleep. I didn't even eat lunch. No breakfast, no lunch. Didn't even have a cup of coffee. Just for my mates. For my mates. I did it for my mates. I did it for kicks, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a boycott. I'm gonna boycott the game." He's gonna boycott the game.
Second bacterium alcyonium sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another
You know
500
why
meters from
we
here
keep
and
talking
find our
about
next
it
sample.
being a ground miner, the new SRV? Because nobody's doing the geological sites. Nobody. 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 So it's a waste of space. That's nauseous.
We're now at an appropriate distance
So
to
you
find the
guys,
colony
you
of
can
this
do
region.
this.
Beloved.
You can get close and do the comp scanner, and then it'll tell you if it's a new find, but it's not telling me anything. That's nice. Let's try it again. Nope. So it's not a new find. Let's go over here.
We have touched down, Commander. Our 10th landing on this body. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a turquoise Arceus spiralis in this galactic region.
Well, there's
Another
still
entry for our
there's still
codex.
CGs to
That's
do,
worth around
Victoria. So if that's what they're
2.4
doing right
million
now,
credits to
that
get a
really
sample.
sucks. They killed it for other people because there's still people coming up to Colonia. They killed it by finishing the easiest one, and now they're mining tritium. Good job. Great use of brain power.
Sample scan completed. Nice going, Commander. 5 species left to go on this
So
body.
mining tritium right now. Why are they mining tritium? Why am I? I'll put up my tritium for sale. 10,000 tons. You don't need that much to get back. But they finished the one community goal, and now that's it. They're gonna just do tritium. They're gonna mine tritium, and they leave the other 3 alone, right? We'll let the other 3. We'll let everybody else finish the other 3. You gotta finish the other stuff. All right. It's terrible. Who organized this? Megan?
That's the first sample of Arceus spiralis collected your hotness. Now find another colony at least 800 meters away. Sonic.boom is offline.
I have more tritium anyway. I got like 15,000 tons, which I didn't use because one of my mates, he put like 5,000 tons of trit on the squadron carrier, and I didn't use more than 4. It was like 3 something, which was amazing. So I got by 15,000 tons of trit in my cargo hold, which I probably will not ever use because I have enough to get back. Nope. Morning, Hawk. But getting back to the bubble is going to be hard. Getting back, I might do it over a couple of days because I don't think I could do that again. I'm saying in Colonia, they might have colonization in Colonia, so I wouldn't leave right away. I would not leave right away if I was you. Wait for the announcement. Wait for the announcement. Half a billion credits? You charged them half a billion credits? I didn't charge anybody anything. My services were free. I even paid for the trip because I'm a nice guy. There we are. Really? That's crazy. I didn't charge anything. I charged nothing. You guys you should come on the stream sometime and listen to me say, "Hey, come on board." I did it twice. I had a fleet carrier and a squadron carrier. Why am I going to charge people credits? It's craziness. Really? That's terrible. So it costs 500 million to transfer. Oh, you mean you transfer the ship? Not that. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Even in my part, that's what it costs to have it transferred. Yeah. Okay. So you transfer the ship over. That's one thing. Why can't we have? Why can't they do that with the squadron carriers or fleet carriers? Just like they do with the ships. You pay $1 billion, you pay $2 billion, and they transfer the fleet carrier over to Colonia. You don't have to sit there for 18 hours transferring yourself. I get you. I understand. But I brought people to Colonia for free, so next time there's an event like this, just check with me first before you spend your money. I don't like to take people's money for stuff I'm doing already. Yeah, that's my point, Hawk. My point is I had two carriers go to Colonia. I didn't charge anybody anything, so next time, just check. It'll be free. I don't charge people anything for stuff I'm doing already. If I'm doing it, if I'm going there myself, why am I going to charge people? You see my point? That's really douchebaggery. So, but if it's a service and I'm doing as gameplay, like being a taxi driver, okay, maybe I'll charge. But I'm going to Colonia for the CG. I'm not going to charge people. Why am I going to charge people? And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back using the squadron carriers soon, just to see what the hell's going on with this colonization. Then I'll go back. Okay, so that was Osseous. So we got like 5 things. 4 things. Let's see what our... There's 5 things. Osseous Strat. Oh, we got the bacteria also. But there's more. Conca is 7. Frutexa is 10. Let's go to Frutexa area. That's going to be a different area than here. That's the thing, Hawk. They might have something going on with colonization. But I'll still take back the fleet carrier. I'll still take the fleet carrier back. Because I can come back in, where's the ship? It's not on the scope. It disappeared. Oh, nice. There might be something with colonization. At least that's the rumor. There might be a colonization thing going on. Yeah, and this is Worlds 3 killed the ultra secretive jump that we used to have. You guys remember we used to be able to jump with a Sidewinder by killing ourselves? Yeah, that's no longer available. This in World 3 killed it. They complain because they're getting ganked. So you can do fast teleportation to Colonia or to the bubble. I think you can go back to the bubble, and I might do that to get another Caspian going, because it only takes an hour to fly with a Caspian. Yeah, they'll say something after the fact. They'll say something a week or two or.
Welcome back. All systems are nominal. Punch it when you're ready.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Our sensors have identified some notable stellar phenomena in this system, Commander.
But anyway. Actually, question Hawk is not if they're going to do it, it's why won't they do it? Because they can't afford not to do it. They're going to lose all the factions and all the specialty thing going on here that they're doing with Jack, Station, and all that. The Dukes of Myken and the Galtian project, they'll take over this area and it'll be the end of it. There'll be no, it'll just be the Dukes. Conca, Fungoida, Frutexa. It'll just be the Dukes. So, they have to do it. So this way they can keep the factions that they have over here. They can keep the specialized area that they have over here. If they don't, you know, the Dukes will come over and the other ones will come over and they'll steamroll the other ones out of here. The other factions out of here. Colonia Council, they'll lose power completely. The Dukes will be the power here. So they can't afford not to do it. If you think it through logically, if they want to preserve what they have here in Colonia, which is not much, it's a small group. It'll be easily taken over by the Dukes once they come here. It'll be easily taken over. They'll do BGS, and the council will be gone. The other ones will be gone. In a couple of months, it'll be gone. It'll be just the Dukes of Myken. So they can't afford not to. Unfortunately, you know, the Dukes are not evil or bad, but they're massive. They're bigger than the Alliance. So that's saying a lot. Okay. And the Colonial Council or whatever is here is very small. They'll be absorbed very quick. So I really think they're going to do it. I think they're going to have the colonization. I really do. Because this way they can solidify the factions that they have here. They can solidify them. Keep them. Instead of being absorbed by the Dukes. So we got Frutexa. We got Aleoida. Oh, we got some Fungoida over there. That's nice. Is that Tussock? That's Tussock.
13th landing on this body. Your orders, Commander.
Yeah, I know FDev is unpredictable what they do, but literally they can't afford not to. Okay, they got the bubble pretty much, you know, in order. They got the bubble. Okay? But this area they don't. So they ignored
This looks like the first time we have found a yellow tussock catena in this galactic region.
they ignored
Another entry for our
Colonia
codex.
for doing
That's worth
colonization, which
around
I don't know
1.77
why they
million
did.
credits if you get a
Because
sample.
it's simple. You just bring a mega ship and you colonize off the mega ship. I said this a million times. I don't know why they did this chain shit. Because then that would have avoided the Dukes of Myken being so massive. Okay? If you just did small bubbles off a mega ship. You pay 5 billion. You pay 5 billion for a mega ship to rent it out for a week or two, right? And that mega ship helps you colonize wherever you want to go. So you can go in different parts of the fucking galaxy. Stop forming chains. Why are they forming chains? So now they form chains, right? They form chains. So now the actual dukes are larger than the Alliance. The Dukes of Myken are larger than the Alliance. Seriously. That's saying a lot. So I really don't know why they didn't do colonization in Colonia. I really don't. It would have saved a lot of time. And you do the mega ship hop. You just hire a mega ship. It goes to where you want to go colonize. I don't know why they didn't do that. That would have been easier instead of daisy chaining 15 light years every damn shit. And all they build is T1s, and they'll never build anything else again. They'll never build anything else again. They'll just leave a T1 in the system, and that'll be it. So my point is they have to do it. And, you know, thinking it through, I think it's logical for them to start colonization in Colonia off a mega ship or something, or off a Jack's station or something. Oh, this is different. I never seen this before. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely new.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a green Frutexaflamesis. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 10.33 million credits if you get a sample.
Do we have any more?
That's our first sample collected, Master. Now
Okay.
we're at least 150 meters from
Let's
here
go.
to find a different colony to continue the collection.
No, they got to do it. That's why I brought my squadron carrier. I brought all my accounts are here right now, and I got all the Panther Clippers. I have another fleet carrier also. So anyway, if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, I'm gonna bring down a squadron carrier. Just look out. Yeah, don't spend your money. I'll be glad to take you. I don't hate you. I like everybody. So
We have moved far enough away.
just
Now look for
just
another sample.
hey, when you're going down to, just ask me when you're going down to the bubble, and I'll plan it out. But right now, I really do think that we should stay just to wait for the announcement. We're starting on this date, colonization, because and I build, dude. I don't just take a system and don't build. I build. I build in the first thing I want to do is build a hub so I can get the tritium and the steel and the aluminum and all that going.
Second sample collected, Commander.
So I'll build a hub. So you'll never have to mine for trit in Colonia ever again. I'm still on this. I'm still on this planet. I'm doing Frutexa now. I've found a lot of first timers. So that means that I'm gonna get the bonus from Vista.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample.
Like one time I got 10 million for bacteria, which was crazy.
We have touched down, Commander. Our 15th landing on this
So that's a good thing. Yeah, you actually miss out if you're only doing strat, because sometimes you find a different version of bacteria and it's only a million. It says a million, but then when you turn it in, I got 10 million for being a first time on that planet, which was wild. It was crazy. Never saw that before. 10 million for bacteria. But it's always good to do stuff. What'd you miss, Kicks? You didn't miss anything. We were talking about colonization, that they have to do it.
species left to go
Holy
on this
shit.
Commander.
I just crashed. Send. Bastards. What the hell? I just crashed. I sat down in my chair and crashed. That's nice. It's interesting. Okay, we're gonna be back soon. I need something to drink. AFK for a second while this is loading. My game crashed. That's the second time in Colonia. Yay! All right. I don't know what happened. What happened, man? That was the worst one with the fleet carrier. Getting into Colonia, having to wait 30 minutes for one jump. That was crazy. Don't like that. Don't like it. Okay, so we crashed. That wasn't very nice. My FC phaser tanker and Rudu drag has tritium for sale, 45,000 tons for friends. Oh, dude, thanks, phaser. I just read that. No, I don't need a tritium. I had plenty of tritium. And I have plenty of money. What are you going to use all these billions for? You know, you have a bunch of billions. What are you going to use it for? To buy trit. I'm still bugged out about that, finishing early shit. I really am, guys. I'm sorry. It was when things bug me, they really, really bug me. Because they didn't need to finish early. They didn't need to dump 50,000 tons every fucking 2 seconds. And then people are still coming up to Colonia. They're going to miss out on that one. So they're going to go up to Colonia for what? What are they going to Colonia for? it's really bad, you know, sportsmanship. It really is. So it crashed when I got in a chair. I clicked to get in a chair and then the game crashed. That's nice. Okay. So I'm in a chair.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay. Let's see if we find anything else.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts as we're about to encounter some turbulence. Just kidding. I'm bored and wanted to shake things up a bit.
Okay, so our ED Copilot, let's see what we got. Information, biology. So the only thing left is Conca, which I didn't see, and the Fungoida, which I did see. I saw the Fungoida. It was here. A whole bunch of orange stuff. Let's scan it anyway. It's still, it could be a first scan. I know it was here somewhere. Come out, wherever you are. Here you are. There you are. Right there.
Landing gear deployed.
They need to fix the... What I suggest for FDev, if they just get a module we can buy for ARCs, and we can put in a slot on our fleet carrier, that it gives us extended jump range. You can do it in classes, class A, B, C, class X, you know, but class X you might lose the integrity of your ship. But seriously speaking, we need to have better jump range on the fleet carrier, and the tritium depot needs to be more than 1,000. Yeah, for Goida. So
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an orange fungoida set ISIS in this galactic
they really
region.
do, because
Another entry for our codex. That's worth around
think about it.
1.67
The
million credits if you get a
Panther,
sample.
the Caspian can get to Colonia 1 hour. It took me 18 hours to get to Colonia with the fleet carrier. It's a fleet carrier. It's massive. It's a mega ship.
That's our first sample collected, Master. Now move at least 300 meters from here to find a different colony to
You know, we'll buy it for ARCs. 5,000 for the C, 10,000 for the B, 20,000 for the A, and the 20,000 gets us
We're at a
2,000
safe
light
distance to
years
take the next
more.
sample.
You know, 2,000 light years more jump. I think that's reasonable. I put on every one of my fleet carriers. Put on every one of my fleet carriers.
We have touched down, Commander. Our
But you want to
sensors
go with a
are
fleet
fully
carrier if you're going to the, you know, Colonia, right? Or you're going out to a different bubble. Now, we're forming different bubbles throughout the galaxy. We can't wait 18 hours in a holding pattern on a fucking fleet carrier. So right now, the 500 jump range is obsolete. It really is obsolete. So it's, you know, give us 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. You know, and we pay 20,000 ARCs for the special module that we put in on one fleet carrier. Right? Think about it. So then we have 2,500 jump range, which is perfect. We still wait 15 minutes for the cooldown. We still wait 3 minutes for the cooldown. Still wait 15 minutes to jump. But we jump 2,500 light years instead of 500.
meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
You know, Instead of it taking 18 hours to go to Colonia, we do it in under 2. So they really need to fix this. They need to fix this now. But they don't have anybody working on it. They they're playing around with dinosaurs instead.
From the prior sample, Commander.
They like dinosaurs. Okay, I think this is all I'm gonna do because the Conca didn't look like there was any Conca.
We have touched down.
And then
Commander,
the
our 18th
other
landing
one,
on
I'm
this
not gonna
body.
bother. Let's see what I missed. I'm hoping to get colonization, but if not, I'm moving my Panther back to the bubble. Yeah, just honestly, dude,
That sample is now complete. Commander,
don't just put it on my squadron carrier.
one
It's in
species
tier.
left to go on this body.
I'll
Commander,
bring it for you. I'll bring it down to Colonia for. I gotta bring the squadron carrier back anyway. Go to tier, and the squadron carrier is named the Ascendant. Just put on the Ascendant. Okay? Put on the Ascendant, just leave it there, and I'll bring it back to the bubble. Okay? It's open for everyone, so everybody can go. So if you're here in the stream and you hear this, you can go to tier system, find the Ascendant, drop off your cons, whatever, your Panther Clipper, and I'll bring it down to Colonia for you. Don't spend the money for the. Don't spend the money, because it's a waste. And don't give me any tritium, nothing like that. I got plenty of tritium. My good buddy Kicks put in 5,000 tons, and I didn't even use the 5,000 tons. I only used like 3,000 something. It was amazing. And I had a full hold. I got like 30,000 tons of shit on it. So they must have done something with fuel range. Okay, so I don't think I have anything. Let me recall the ship.
Ship recalled.
Yeah, put it on the Ascendant. If you have a ship that you want to recall back to the bubble, put it on the Ascendant. Make that your base here in Colonia if you want.
9 biological signals detected on
I will
body
be
C3D.
going back to the bubble as soon as we find out what we're doing with colonization. If we're going to colonize. Okay. But all my tunes have their stuff on there, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm upside down. Get right side up. Get right side up. What you doing? Come on. Anyway. So if you hear this message and you're in Colonia and you just came with a ship and you were charged to be taxied to Colonia, my services are free.
Welcome back, Commander.
Come and put your ship on the Ascendant. It's in tier. When we find out whether we have colonization or not, I will. Only then will I leave. But if you come in my Discord or if you come in this channel while I'm streaming, I'll tell you, hey, we're going back to the bubble. As is, I have 3 tunes here. Okay, the other fleet carrier is called a Dragonborn. It's also in tier. So that one's gonna stay here permanently. And the tunes that are here, they're gonna stay here permanently. Because eventually colonization will come to Colonia, so anyway. Notable stellar phenomena. Do we go see that? Let's go see that. What did we miss out? So we only missed out on Conca, but I got them all except Conca? That seems stupid. Because this is all first time, right? This is all first time stuff, so I'm gonna get a bonus for the first time stuff. So if you guys are in Colonia and you came by taxi, I will be going back to the bubble with the Ascendant, not the Dragonborn. That's Kix. That's Kix fleet carrier. But to tell you the truth, he's not moving that anytime soon. He's not moving that. He feels like I feel about this trip from the bubble to the Colonia. I did it twice. I did that twice. Can you imagine that, Jack? I did it twice. Oh my god. Yes, Conca. I did it twice. That was torture. That really was torture. I don't see any Conca. Oh, there. I see a spot. Like a little green spot. Look at this. So small. The Dragonborn is going to be there permanently, but the Ascendant I'm going to bring down to the bubble as soon as we know what the situation is going to be with colonization. Okay? So if you're planning on going back to the bubble, then you can use the Ascendant. I'll announce it like a week before I do that, and I'll put it in Discord. Check my Discord. It's open. You guys can come in for free. You don't have to join my squadron to be there. But I wish that the timer was fixed. No, I'm gonna suggest it. I'm gonna make a suggestion. Seriously, just make a module, dude. Simply, just give us 2,500 jump range for the squadron carrier. Seriously. Squadron carrier, fleet carrier. Alright, so we're looking for what? We're looking for... This is stupid. We're looking for... Come on. The Conca. Okay, that's easy. Conca? I thought I already got the Conca. No, I got the Cactoida. So that means I got 8. Yeah, this is the 9th one. Look at that. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till after this thing to mod the FC. There you are. Oh, it's that one that looks like a Bad Burrito Day. Is that the one that looks like a Bad Burrito Day? Yeah, I think so.
According to my calculations, we have
Yeah. Yeah, the loading times is pretty bad. Look at this. It's taking forever to load.
Landing on this body.
It's probably because of Colonia. That's a new find also.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a grey conker aureolas in this galactic region. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 7.77 million credits if you get a sample. That's our first sample collected, Lover. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
150 meters? No. Anyway. Yeah, so keep in touch, guys. The Dragonborn will stay in Colonia in Tier. I won't even move it. And then from where it's at. And the Ascendant will go back, but as soon as we know what the situation is going to be like for colonization. And I have two. I can build 2 free Dodex right away, so those will become hubs very, very quickly. Oh. Up a hill. Can we land this way? See, they say you can land any way, but you can't. See? You can't land this way. Here we go. And colonization in Colonia will be tremendous because there's a lot of good systems here. Oh shit. Look how the door's not open. Dude, look how that's how I'm landed. Let's take a look at this. That's like a 45-degree angle. Not bad, man. Can't do that with my other ships. See, look at that. I do like the you know, I gotta stop complaining because I always say I hate something. Like I said, I hated the Caspian, and now the Caspian's flying overhead.
Second conker aureolas sample
Right?
collected. One to go. Now
So
move
I gotta
another
stop saying
150
that.
meters from here and find our last sample.
Me can do that with the Panther. You can't do that with the Panther. Shut up. You can't. Look at this. It's a 45-degree angle. Look at this. Look how it is. Look at this. You got a screenshot. All right. So that's 2. We need 1 more.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's in there. You see it? All right, let's land on this little hub here. Let's see. Can we land on this? Yeah, we can land on it. Yay.
We have touched down. Commander, our 21st landing on this body.
Okay. We're on the little stubbiness. I think I did a bad thing because I won't be able to jump back up here if I go down. And I'm going down. Oh, that wasn't very smart. Yeah, I won't be able to jump down. Why did I do that? Let me see. I bet you I can't jump up there.
And that's another species sample. This should make Vista Genomics happy.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's too steep. Oh, what did I do?
All species of interest on this body have now been scanned. Lover.
Oh,
We should now
dragster.
head on over to body EOL Pru PXTD3-291 ABC4E and scan those species to net us an additional around 10.72 million credits.
Can I recall dismiss ship? Dismiss ship, dismiss. No, I can't recall it, right? Ooh, look, it's a floating rock. I'm on floating rock. Okay, I see something. I can go there. Go around. I should kill myself. If I kill myself, I lose all the data. Holy shit, this is so steep. Well, that's not good. Okay, there's a way up there. Let's go around. I don't do things that Mars does.
Commander, I have detected a rogue asteroid on a collision course with our ship. Just kidding, it's just a space cow.
Look where our ship. You see where our ship? Our ship's over there. I want. Do we? If we go 2 kilometers, does the ship disappear? Probably. Oh, I still got steepness here. I can't get up. Come on. Come on. Don't slide down. Why is he sliding down? Okay. Man, it's steep. I can go that way. These canyons are pretty steep, huh? Don't do what I do. Because I'm fat, huh? That's nice. Look at this. I can't climb up this fucking hill. Oh, there goes the Frutexa. our next cul-de-sac.
I think we should institute a no-gravity policy on the ship. Who's with me?
Okay. Okay. That's a good question. Can you recall the ship? Can you recall the shuttle? I don't know if you can, but I can jump down now. Do you think I can make it? You sound too fat. Hey Tom, what's going on, buddy? And here we go. Come on, jump, 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 jump. Fuck. It's just sliding down the fucking mountain. Oh, fuck. Come on. I can't make it. I'm right back where I started. Any thoughts? Any suggestions? Because this is driving me crazy. Yeah, I need new shoes. I was sliding down the fucking mountain while trying to thrust. Like it wouldn't go up. Just slides, slides, slides. Oh, I should have done it in the first place. Look at that. Oh, I found a way in. Oh, that's nice. I did all that and it was right here. Okay.
You know what they say, space is the final frontier, and also where you can eat tacos without anyone judging you.
Okay, so we're back. Some good graphics. Look at the little steam coming out of it. That's pretty good. I like that. It's nice. We're back. Woo! Anyway. So we got the last one, which was Conca. So that's all worth 32 million, but their first time, there's a lot of first times, so that usually gives me a bonus.
Loading gear retracted.
Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yeah, do that. Do a class action lawsuit. All right. Well, that was a little bit stressful. So that's 3D.
Welcome back. All systems are nominal. Punch it when you're ready.
What do we got? 4A, 4B. Let's just get the ones that give us the most, the 10 million. Right? We'll just follow the list from now on, but I want to do this planet because it was first time for the system, so that means I get first time contact. So the next one, 4A, we'll just do Frutexa Frutexa and 4A. Stressful. What are you talking about, Tom? Are you talking about that they finished early? That they finished the that wasn't the company, that was the players. They grouped up in chat, in FDev chat, and on the forums. They grouped up and they decided to do this one first. Okay? So it was the players. You know, Meccan, with Meccan leaving, some other retard took the Ring of Power. So that's what you had. Someone suggested, "Hey, let's do this one first." And he became the new leader instead of Meccan. Yeah, so they just said the actual players decided to go and do that one first.
The best defense against a Thargoid, turning it into cosmic dust permanently.
Yeah, they did that on purpose because it's a behavioral science experiment. If you actually fill, let's say, this cup, the first one has half rocks, the next one has a quarter amount of rocks. So you can, if you fill all of them evenly, you finish this one first, then the other ones you're left with the other ones. But everybody grouped up on this one and ignored the other ones. So they're not going to finish the other ones either. If they're lucky, they might finish one more. It's a behavioral science experiment. You can try it at home if you want to. No, that is a new pope. There is a new pope online right now. So, by the way. So there is a new pope. So we're going to 4A. We're going to scan this planet. We're going to scan this planet and then we are going to just do Frutexa. Yeah, he posted it. Check it out. It's in the forums, and it's in the community goals section. It's in the community goals section. Hey, we should do this one first, and then do this one, and then everybody ganged in and said, "Yeah, let's do that." And that was it. That's the end of the community goal. Whenever a power leader leaves, like Meccan, somebody else comes and takes its place. And that usually is not a smart person. Let's just put it that way. Cactoida, Osseous stratum. No, we want to do Frutexa, right? Frutexa is the one with the... Yeah, Frutexa. Frutexa. Frutexa, Frutexa, I love you, Frutexa. No. Frutexa, I love you, Frutexa. You're always a day away.
There's a recorded location of a yellow Cactoida lapis approximately 359.45 kilometers from us. I've loaded the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Lemmings? Maybe I played it, but I can't remember. Describe it. Lemmings.
Initiating orbital insertion for body ABC4A.
I do love a good insertion, don't you, Commander? Planet is of type rocky body. Surface temperature is minus 103 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.1.
I love that game. I never played it. Ah. Oh, I definitely would have fun playing that game. Oh yeah, that's my kind of game. Dude, I should have said something in group. I'm sorry, it's my fault. I should have said something in chat because I saw that post in a community goal in the forums, and I knew they were grouping up and doing a meching kind of thing, and I should have said something. I really it's my fault, Tom. I apologize. I should have been like a town crier and say, "Hey, they're gonna finish this first." Yeah. But now they're off mining for tritium, so they can go home because they finished one community goal. So. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Frutexa. I love you. Frutexa. You're always a day away. No, but that's not the thing, dude. It's people don't think about other people. That's you're living in La La Land if you think that. They're not gonna think about other people. Just like Mekin didn't think about the rest of the server or have new players when he said, "Let's destroy all the Thargoids and let's colonize all this Thargoid area." He didn't think about anybody else, and now he's not playing anymore. And I said that even like 8 months ago. I said, people who do this end up being the first ones to leave. Okay? Because they have to do something, and then once they do that, they can't top it off, and they have nothing to play. Now, Mekin can't go and do Thargoid. His group, Axe Initiative, can't do Thargoid. What are they gonna do now? They're gonna colonize. They're doing colonization. Same with that other guy, Furion. Not Furion. Commander Furion, or whatever his name is. All he knows how to do is do Thargoids. Same thing with him. Now he can't. Now he's not playing anymore. He's playing some other game. He used to stream Elite Dangerous 2 or 3 times a week, and now he's not streaming Elite at all. Okay. The ones who do this kind of shit are always the first ones to leave. Okay. And if you're, as a community, if you're stupid enough to follow these people, you're gonna end up being alone, because they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. The first ones to leave. They're not content with the game. They're always complaining, and they end up leaving. Eventually. A game's a game. You find things that you like to do. You like it, you don't like it, it's up to you. You don't want to play, don't play. But don't destroy the game for everybody else. So that's what happens. They grouped up. They came up with a smart idea. Hey, let's do the smallest one first. Right? So now, does it give incentive for other players to come to Colonia? Right? Should you come to Colonia now? No. Yeah, it was too low. But they did that on purpose, Tom. Look at the numbers. The highest number is for the T1. They did it on purpose. Okay? Look at the numbers.
Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 150 meters from
So if you
here
look
and
at the
for
look at
third
the numbers, the
sample.
Eisenhower, or whatever its name is, the T1 location, that's the highest one, 34 million. Okay. So the 11 million should have been the last one to do, because that would have been the fastest, and you would have had the most players at the end.
We're now
But
at an
what do I
appropriate
know?
distance to find a new colony of this species.
I've only been in
Commander,
management 20 years. This was a behavioral science experiment that they're playing on you guys.
that's our third landing on this body.
It's probably
What's
for
the plan?
it's probably a dissertation that this I guess that the intern is doing. There's an intern from France. She's probably doing her master's, and so she needed a behavioral science experiment. Where's these damn plants? And the thing is, everybody fell for it. They did the first one was the smallest one. And now they're off gathering tritium, so they stopped loading. One and done. Okay, so let's go to the next
Sample
planet.
scan completed. Nice going, sweetie. 5 species left to go on this body. Commander, shall we get to it?
Yeah, the leader of the Vortex, Furion, Commander Furion. Furion or Flamion, I don't know. Filet Commander Filet. Commander Filet Mignon. He stopped playing. He stopped playing. Okay. So he stopped playing. Meccan stopped playing. All those commanders were into the Thargoid shit. They stopped playing. You gotta adapt. I did Thargoid too. I did like 7,000 kills. You know? I don't give a shit. I move on. I stop doing Thargoids. I move on and do something else. So, do something else. You don't have to do Thargoids all the time, every day. Right? But Furion is gone. Meccan is gone. Okay. Only I remain. Come and join me. We shall take over the galaxy
Welcome back, Commander. All systems online, and my loneliness
and
profile has now been
rule
reset to 0.
it together.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so we did A. I don't know if I can stay in the system. The system's massive. 32 bodies. 32 bodies. Imagine that shit. Okay, 32 bodies. That one was 10 million for Texa. 4B also has a Frutexa. So let's get that one too. 4B. I bought this brand new chair, and it's not that comfortable. You can't sit in it too long. 4B. What the hell's 4B, man? No, just call me Commander Herpes. I'm always there, and I'll be there forever. Even when you die, I'll be there. I'm Commander Herpes. Herpes simplex 10.
Let's make sure Thargoids only haunt nightmares, not the stars.
But I got 15. Damn it. My chair snagged the cable. Okay. I got 15,000 hours of gameplay. 15,000 hours. And I'm not bored yet. I'm not bored yet. Actually, the more stuff that they do, the more ships they bring in, the more I play. Yeah, I got days where I got headaches and I'm pissed off. Like I was pissed off at a particular friend of ours that I thought was a friend and called me asshole. And didn't want to play because it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. So, but I play every day. And you gotta admit, is there anything else you can do? How many TV series you're gonna watch before you realize that it's just rinse and repeat? It's like we're in I think we're in hell. Seriously. How many TV series are you gonna watch before you realize they're coming up with the same thing over and over and over again? So what is there left to do? Well, you can take up knitting and make some nice sweaters, right? Learn how to slip knot, right? You can play a game like Elite Dangerous because there's a lot to do. Even though the water is shallow, it's a big ocean of things to do.
Detecting 6 signals below for bacterium,
right?
Cactoida, Fungoida, Arceus, Frutexa,
and it was a challenge to get up here, right? It was a challenge to get up here, but I had to get it done, right? I did it for my friends. I did it for the people that love me, and I love them back.
There's a recorded location of a Lyme bacterium Alcyonium.
Yeah, I was meaning for. I'm probably gonna get that, Jack. I really like the green too. I'm probably gonna do the green and red for my because you know I have the ruby red, the anniversary ruby red, which I really enjoy on my Panther Clipper.
This one's a rocky body.
But like for the second alternate Panther Clipper, I want to maybe do ruby red. The emerald green, which looks really nice. Well, I always said that the Panther Clipper's a frog-looking thing. It's not long enough. Panthers are long and sleek. The Panther Clipper is short and stubby, like a frog. Oh, I got on my T8. I got the paint job we got for Christmas. It looks like black and red, but it's like shiny. It looks really, really nice. That's what I put on a T8. Really nice paint job. Yes, sir, Bob. Frutexa, worth 4,000 Frutexa. Here we go.
First landing on this body. Your orders, Commander.
Red and silver? I thought it was red and black. It looked black. Or was it silver? Yeah, it was at Christmas time. We had it at Christmas. It looks really, really cool. Really cool. Hello, my darling Frutexa. So, here's my thought on exploration. If you have one planet, like in this system, that had nine biologicals on it, okay? Do all those first. Do all those first. Do all of them, because you're probably going to get the first discovery of it, which means a bonus. You're going to get a bonus. And then after that, just do the ones that give you money. That are going to give you a load of cash. Reason being is that that bonus, you don't know what the bonus is going to be. It could be 4 million, it could be 10 million. But they will give you a bonus for discovering it for the first time on this planet. So that's why I did the 9 plants first and foremost. And then now I'm only doing the Frutexa. Frutexa, Frutexa, I love you, Frutexa. Looks like a string bean.
Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Man, let me tell you, this place has some good stuff here. Seriously, really good planets. Yeah, Tom, it's gonna be an SRV, and it might be one of the a large one with interiors, so they can get more arcs from you. It's gonna be an SRV with interiors. And maybe this one will have gun racks. A place to hang all your guns. Your pink guns, your blue guns.
Your orders, Master.
Come on. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a large SRV that you can like put a group in. And then it'll be a mining vessel. I think. That's just a thought. It'll be a mining vessel. Because we saw that little thing that it goes into the ground. Maybe a drill. Maybe that's a drill. Next to some kind of thermal. Volcanic thing of a jig. Okay. I think we're done, right? We did 3? Did we do 3? Yeah, we did 3. I think it's going to be a vessel. It's going to be a SRV, a large SRV with big tires. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to one of those locations that I did last time, and I'm going to run over all the NPCs with the SRV. I'm going to run them all over. That was fun. Don't tell me you didn't have fun. I had fun. The vessel is going to be an SRV.
Welcome back.
And it looks like it's mines thing. Maybe it collects materials. Because If you've noticed, does anybody actually do geological sites? Does anyone actually go there? So that's a gameplay that's utterly dead. Seriously, utterly fucking dead. And I said to revamp that several times. I even posted on the forums in suggestions to actually bring that back to life. Just let us be able to pick up the materials that we shoot off those fumaroles or whatever. Right? That's what I said. I said as a suggestion, but they decided to make it SRV. So, okay, so we got that one. We got B. E has what? E doesn't really have anything except osseous. G has what? Where's the 34? Oh, G has recepta and tussock. The stigmasis. No, the Li. This one, Li. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. We'll go to 4. 4I. 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 Yeah, so what it does is when they create something like this, a vessel or a vehicle or whatever it is, that will be able to do some picking up materials or mining, let's say, right? You put the drill in the ground, it'll mine for you, whatever the materials are over there. If you do that, okay, if they do that, they create gameplay. So that'll be a good thing. I'm happy. If people do material gathering instead of running shit over and picking it up with a cargo scoop, you know, have a different way of material farming.
Sometimes I wonder if we're the only intelligent life out here. Then I remember some of the people I've met.
Yep. Sometimes I wonder if we're the only intelligent life out there. Then I'm reminded there isn't any by what people post on the forums. Yeah. Yeah. But we'll have a reveal, I guess, what, August 6th? Would they say August 6th? In a few days. I don't know, Jack knows. Jack knows. Maybe. You are forgetting, Tom. You're talking about the same group of people you were talking about earlier, right? That I say they're lazy. Lazy coding. Okay? You're talking about the same people, right? Geo mining, geo whatever. They're not going to do anything new. They're just going to add stuff to the existing. They're not going to code anything new into the game. Recepta and Frutexa. Was it Recepta and Recepta and
detecting 3 signals below
Tussock.
Frutexa and Tussock, Commander.
Frutexa, Tussock. Tussock's on the... Where the hell is Tussock? Recepta. Frutexa. Recepta's what I want. And let's do Recepta first. And Tussock's at the bottom over there. Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know. You know, I'm still waiting on the decision about colonization. I wish they'd tell us and say, yeah, we're gonna colonize. This way I know not to go back to the boat. But
Orbital flight engaged.
There's a recorded location of a yellow tussock stigmacis approximately 1,218.38
so we need
kilometers
tussock,
from us. Coordinates have been locked into the guidance
and
computer.
then after that receptor.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for body ABC4I. This one's a rocky body. Gravity is 0.24 g. Surface temperature is minus 141 degrees Celsius.
Okay, let's do tussock. Yeah, August 6th we'll have the reveal to it. I think Hicks was the one who called it first. Months ago. He says, yeah, we're going to get an SRV. And I keep on complaining about, and it's a rightful complaint about the geological sites. You just have them, but they're not useful at all. They're not useful at all. They're not useful at all. Because you still have to use your SRV to pick them up, scoop them up with your fucking cargo scoop. I mean, this gameplay's been going on for 12 years, man. It's just, you did the eggs. You did the eggs, where we picked up the eggs. We interacted by pressing the key button, E. We picked up the eggs. Just let us pick up the materials from those sites. No big deal. The coding is the same. Right?
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow tussock stigmacis in this galactic region.
Yep.
Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 19.01 million credits if you get a sample.
So, let's
That's the
see.
first sample of tussock stigmacis collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 200 meters away. We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander.
Yep.
That's our second landing on this body, Commander. What's the plan? Second sample collected, Commander.
I'm gonna do the
Now
run
we're
over the
another
people
200 meters
test
from here,
once
and this is the
to
third
see.
and final sample needed.
I really enjoyed running over those people with the SRV. That was fun. That was the best. I haven't done that in such a long time. I gotta do that again. Loading times are pretty bad. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. Not my fault. Literally loading today has been crazy. Probably because I'm in Colonia. We did 3, didn't we do 3? We did 3? Let's see. No, we didn't do 3. There we go.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Your Hotness.
Yeah.
We have touched down, Commander. Our third landing on this body.
Yep. Okay, so we got Tussock. We'll just go down and get the receptor.
That's another sample collected. What next, Commander? 2 species left to go on this body. Beloved, shall we get to it?
Come on.
Landing gear retracted.
The hell is it? I go all the way around the damn thing. What's wrong with me? Auto dock. FDev, if you're listening, auto dock. Auto dock. Ah. Auto dock. Because I'm lazy. Your constituents are lazy. Alright, so we're going to finish this system here. Let's turn this in, see how much we made.
Nice to have you back. I was practicing conversation
Not that
starters while you were
I don't
gone.
want to do
This
more,
was the best one.
but the loading times are pretty stupid. Let's go and see Colonia. Look how close that is. Can you imagine that?
Setting course for Colonia.
Like
It's not even
scared.
a hop, skip, and a jump away. It's just a single jump.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's go see Jack.
Commander Tortoise 414 is online.
Commander Taurus is online. He stopped seeing us. He stopped playing with us. I don't know what happened. He went in Distant World 3 and became a hermit.
We're jumping to Colonia. This star we are heading to is scoopable.
Nah, it's not too much work. They can do it. We have the auto dock with the, it's just cut and paste. The auto dock for the squadron carrier, the fleet carrier, the bases. Just instead of 75, just It's not that hard. That code is not that hard. They already have it in the game. Yeah, it's the loading times are crazy. People are loading.
Our sensors
Okay.
have identified some notable stellar
So where are we
phenomena
gonna
in
go?
this
Which
system.
station?
Commander,
Let's see. We're gonna go
we have reached our
to.
target destination.
Let's go to Jack, because it's
We have
We're
a
a
places
big
of
ship,
interest entry for this system, filed
right?
under exploration.
And what I'll do is maybe I'll do some colonization tomorrow. Not colonization, some community gold tomorrow. Try to help out, get the second rack. If we get 2 racks, we'll be lucky. The way this has been organized by the players. Yep.
High-value core hotspots detected on Colonia 4B ring.
I don't think they have, just to reiterate on colonization, I don't think they have a choice. I really do think they'll be doing colonization because all these little things here that they've built so far will go out once the Dukes come over. The Dukes will be like a steamroller. Poof. Everything will be Dukes. Everything in this area will be Dukes. Jack will disappear. All the little factions they have here will disappear. The Colonial Council will disappear. There won't be any more Colonial Council. So, how can there not be Colonial Council? And you have the engineers here. So you see? So you need certain things for the engineers to unlock the engineers. And if they're not here, because the Dukes took over, okay, you basically you have to rewrite the game code for engineers and all that. So they have to protect what they got here so far. That's my point. So that's why I think they'll do it. Because the Dukes are gonna just steamroll into this
Our
place.
sensors
They
have
just.
identified some notable
Here's
stellar
another
phenomena in this
idea.
system.
Why don't we
Commander,
have the ship vendor as a buildable in our systems? Like this in front of me here. We can build this. Let's say it's just like a T2. And this way we can have ship vendors in our system. That would be a great idea. If you can lock system access by you can't
Station
lock
entry
the system
clearance
from
granted.
colonization.
Synchronizing with starport entry protocol.
Because you got to do, I think for Colonial Council, you got to do, you got to get them in friendly mode. So you have to do some missions and stuff. So they can lock out, Colonia. Okay, but you won't have anywhere else. You won't have Colonial Council anywhere else. The Dukes will just steamroll. Trust me, just think it through. You'll see what I mean. Because they colonize everything and then they BGS it, and I've had stuff invade my systems, right?
Engines disengaged.
So
We have docked at Jock Station.
they're going to
Don't
they're
forget
going to
to
do
pick up
what?
fuel if you are planning on using the fighter later.
Once the colonization wave comes, it will be not a good thing. Trust me when I tell you this. Let's turn in our Do we have any data turn in?
Phase 4 is offline.
Sorry guys, I have a massive headache. It was 18 hours of jumping, and the last 3 hours was gruesome. The last 6 jumps was very bad. Very, very, very bad. Well, that took forever. Only 1 million? That sucks. Okay. It looks like the loading time is very big. Too many people here. Okay. Let's go and turn in our Vista Genomics. Tom says just restrict systems with 1,000 light years of Colonia from being colonized until FDev is ready to release them. No, that's not a thing to do either. That's too much work. Okay, TMW. Let me introduce something that I learned from FDev. TMW. Too much work.
Commander Raxlax Redacted is online.
Yeah. The easiest solution is start colonization in Colonia so that the factions that are here will expand outward, protecting it in a bubble, right? So the Dukes will probably skip this area altogether if this becomes a colony. It becomes colonizable. Right? They'll probably just go to Sajay.
Vista Genomics. We always seek to learn.
Let's see how much we made. 72 million. Wow. Now, we did a lot of first time. Is there any first time? No. But 72 million is not bad. Do they have anything here? Let's see.
Need a weapon upgrading? So what are you after today?
Nothing. 3 and 4.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Alright guys, I'm gonna kill the stream here. Love talking to you. I have to ask for excuse because I got a headache. Too much jumping. New word, new acronym, TMW. Too much work. Okay. Let's keep that in our dictionaries. 07 guys, I'll see you soon. Do the community goal. Do more of it. Now.